You know, I've been real fortunate to work with a lot of great people. People like Michael Jackson. I was fortunate to play on the Thriller album, which is the biggest selling album in the history of music. Working with Michael was always amazing. Great songwriter, obviously a great singer, great creative mind. Always knew exactly what he wanted in the studio. It was always great working with Michael. Got a chance to work with people like Luther Vandross, amazing singer. Luther would go in the studio and do his lead vocals in minutes because he was such a great singer and such a great talent. Working with people like Whitney Houston, you know, playing on The Greatest Love of All, her first big hit. Playing on the Bodyguard soundtrack, which is the biggest selling soundtrack in the history of music. So I've been really fortunate. Working with a group like Daft Punk on Get Lucky, the song with Pharrell. Interesting story, the song was #1 in 103 countries. So I was fortunate. I played on the biggest selling album in history, and 30 years later, play on the biggest record in the world 30 years later. And so just been really fortunate to work with a lot of great people. Had a lot of examples growing up who showed me how to interface with people, how to react, how to speak to people, how to not take things personally, you know, and a work ethic that I learned from watching other men and people speaking into my life. That's one of the reasons that mentoring is so important there. At MENFORMATION, we model manhood. How's a boy going to learn how to be a man except he sees it from another man? I saw it firsthand with my father, with the men in my neighborhood. So boys need to see manhood modeled. And in MENFORMATION, that's exactly what we do.